Hey guys, welcome to the video. So, short form before we get into the video, I had a fall and I got a concussion. Let's get into it. So, I'm not gonna bore you guys with too much of a long video here. You know, if I say that though, it's gonna be like a half an hour video. So, I'm just gonna explain. So, basically, I had ridden Gary 3 times, right? And so I'm not quite used to his movement yet. Like, I'm used to like pony movement. Like, I've ridden Little One, I've ridden Atlanta, which is like, she might be considered a horse, but she's so lazy, she's basically a pony. Anyways, I was having a lesson on Gary. This is a month ago now. And we were going around. He's very lazy, so like getting him to go like a few times, he was starting to like kick out and buck and stuff like that. So like that was fine. I wasn't really losing my balance or anything. And so we were doing that. We went over like a little, like not like a jump course, like a pole course, where like we went around like doing like lead changes and stuff like that. And basically, that went really well, so my trainer was just like, well, what's the worst that can happen? Let's try him over, like, a little tiny, like, raised pole, right? Of course, like, I guess she jinxed it, and, we went over it, and I can't remember if it was the first time going over it or the second time going over it. But we went over it, he overjumped it, and I lost my balance. I landed on his neck, he bucked, and then I hit the dirt, and I just remember, like if you've ever fallen, it's like that moment when it feels like your life is flashing before your eyes, and I just saw, like, his hoofs above my head, and it was, like, kind of scary, not gonna lie. My first instinct, though, after that was, like, get up right away. My trainer's like, don't move. Like, if you've broken anything here, you should not move. And thankfully, Gary is, like, 2 meters away. Like, he's just, like, standing there. And I'm like, good pony, that's already better than Atlanta when she threw me, because she was, like, running around the arena bucking. But from there, I just kind of sat there and I felt like I was like gonna throw up, and like I felt like my head hurt and I felt my ankle hurt, and so it was kind of one of those things that I'm like I got up because like I could still wiggle my toes, like it wasn't like I'd broken my ankle or anything, it just, I hit it, it hurt. But from there I got back on for like a few minutes because I'm like, I'd never fallen off and never gotten back on. So I got back on, just sort of walked him. I wasn't gonna do anything. So I just walked him. He was fine. And from there, like, I took him back to the stall and untacked him, and it was fine. And then the next day I came and I rode, not knowing that I had a concussion. And I had a great ride. Like, I took him over some little jumps, we did some pulls, and like, it was a really good ride. Then later that day, I start to, like, have a bit of a headache, and, like, I'm having symptoms of a concussion, and we go into the doctor, and, like, just in, like, a walk-in clinic, and he's looks at all my symptoms and stuff, and he's like, so it's probably fine, we don't think you have a concussion. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm fine to ride again. Then I start getting more headaches and more headaches and more headaches, and it's like, this can't not be a concussion. So I go into my family doctor next, like the week after. Like, I hold off riding because it's like, that's the smart thing to do, even though it sucked. And my family doctor's like, so you definitely have a concussion. And my mom's just like, it's probably like, we're thinking it's probably a mild concussion. My doctor's like, stop right there. We don't consider any concussions mild concussions. If it's a concussion, it's a concussion. And so from there I was just like, so this means I'm gonna be off from riding for a bit, kind of like it's that moment when it just all sinks in. It's like, but no, I don't want to be off from riding. And so that kind of sucked. But like it made sense. Like you don't want to fall off again. Because like my doctor was like, so if you don't listen and you go ride again while you still have a concussion and you fall and hit your head again by chance, you could go into a coma and not come out. And it's like, oh, so this is a serious thing. I can either not ride or I can possibly die if I fall off again. Guess we know which option I'm doing. So basically, it's been a month now and I've been having really mild headaches. I'm really hoping that this week is the week that I'm able to ride. One, it's really sunny out, and two, like, I haven't really had headaches for yesterday, and today, like, not really. So I'm hoping by Wednesday I won't have headaches and I'll be able to ride. So, yeah, that's kind of like a short explanation of what's going on in my life. And if you ever thought of trying to get a concussion for attention, not worth it. Don't try it. But yeah, horses are fun. Not so fun when they throw you. But on another note, I am thinking with my channel that I'm going to scale back to doing more like 2 videos a month or 1 video a month, because just with school and riding and everything like that, I just don't have a lot of time for YouTube. And I feel like I'm not putting out great content if I'm having to do it every single week. So I'm hoping by doing like once a month, or like if I get more riding videos, like 2 times a month, that it will be like better quality videos. So if you guys can give me input on that, if you would like 4 not so great videos a month, or like 4 to 5 depending on how many weeks there are in the month, or like 1 video a month that's actually a good video, then let me know. But otherwise I think I'm gonna scale back to more like 1 video a month. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my interesting story, and let's hope I can ride this week. And yeah, don't forget to go out there and love your ponies. And I'll see you guys next time.